Arizona school board president kept secret files on quote-unquote wacko parents opposed to mandates and indoctrinating kids into racism. Parents, start paying attention to who is in control of your school boards. One of the biggest problems in America is the only elections anyone cares about are the federal elections. President, senators, House of Representatives, like that's the only thing they care about. Meanwhile, at the local level, where these governments have a lot more power or they have a lot more impact on your life than the federal officials do, they just forget. Like I've said this multiple times. Most people don't even know who their fucking mayor is of their city. They don't know anybody whatsoever on the city council. These are the people that have way more of an impact on your life than the fucking president does. And yet nobody cares about them. No one gives a fuck about the mayor. No one gives a fuck about the city council. Until they're voting to defund the police anyway, then suddenly they care. How could this have happened? It's because you idiots didn't care. That's how this could have happened. And it's the same thing with the school boards. No one gives a fuck about who's on the school board. And I don't fault childless people for this, but if you are a parent, if you're sending your kids to these indoctrination institutions, you should care who's in charge. And thankfully now, as more parents are starting to care, these school boards, they're freaking the fuck out. They got used to being able to do whatever they want for so long. Now that they actually have to answer to who pays their bills, they are not fucking happy about this shit at all. So all of you listening who are parents, you need to start giving a fuck about who is actually on your school board. If they are pushing this racist bullshit in your schools, get rid of them in the next election. And thankfully, I've been seeing that there's been a lot of counties, like in Texas and Virginia, that have been starting to do this. Start paying attention. And for those of you who aren't parents, you still have to fucking pay attention. Maybe not to the school board, even though technically what the next generation is indoctrinated into will have an effect on you. Remember, these are voters. These are future voters that are being brainwashed. So you should probably care. But even if you don't, you should at least care about who your police commissioner is, who your prosecutor is, or DA rather, who the mayor is, who the city council is. All of these local level political offices have more of an impact on your day-to-day life than the fucking president does. So why do you care so much about the president and not at all about who your mayor is? That's what you need to understand. Okay, rant aside. The president of the Scottsdale, Arizona Unified School District has come under fire for keeping a Google Drive full of private information on parents who opposed mask mandates and racism. Yeah, these fucking racists are keeping hit lists of people who oppose racism. Now, the existence of the drive, which contained information on divorce filings, bankruptcies, phone numbers, and partial Social Security numbers, was discovered after a parent received an email from school board president Jann-Michael Greenberg that included a screenshot of the URL, according to the Daily Caller. These fucking idiots, like they always out themselves. If people paid the fuck attention, these idiots wouldn't be in power. They are so fucking stupid. The only way they can stay in power is through our ignorance. So if we just stop being ignorant, if we just start paying attention, they are done. It's over. So Mother Kim Stafford uncovered a Google Drive link when school board president Jann-Michael Greenberg sent her an email accusing her of anti-Semitic comments against billionaire George Soros. Yeah, how dare you hurt the feelings of the nobility, pleb? Greenberg sent Stafford a screenshot of his desktop, which included a since-deleted Google Drive URL reviewed by the Daily Caller. The drive was available to anyone who had the link. Yeah, what a fucking idiot. Yeah, so Google Drive lets you specify if you want to share it, whether you share it with specific people or anyone who has the link. If you have, dude, if you basically have a folder of blackmail and you're sharing it around, you want to make sure that like someone can't just see the link in a screenshot and go check it out. Stafford shared the link with her friends, including mother Amanda Ray, who told the Daily Caller she was disgusted when she saw that the drive included pictures of her 8 and 10-year-old daughters. Oh, you know what they were doing to those. You know. The Google Drive has been dubbed by some parents as an online dossier. That's because that's what it is. So folders on the now deleted drive include the names SUSD wackos, press conference psychos, and anti-mask lunatics. Contained within the press conference psychos folder was a video of parents peacefully protesting racism, holding signs that read CRT is racist and SUSD, we demand transparency. Parents, remember, keep paying attention. If this fucker gets voted in the next election, then just like California voting to keep Newsom, you get what you fucking deserve. So the files took a particular aim at Community Advocacy Network, a group of parents whose active Facebook pages were cataloged within Greenberg's dossier. In addition to screenshots of their Facebook comments, the folder included photos of the parents with their spouses and in some cases their financial records. Imagine if these lunatics spent all this time and effort actually teaching your kids. But nope, they would rather just use that time to dig up blackmail on you, huh? So the other posts detailed in the Google Drive included a PDF with members and moderators in Can's Facebook group, personal documents that show portions of parents' social security numbers, parents sharing pro-Trump signs or Thomas Sowell quotes, and one parent's divorce proceeding. Wait, what do you have against Thomas Sowell, huh? Are you guys fucking racists? If you're going to accuse people of being anti-Semitic against billionaire George Soros, then if you say anything against Thomas Sowell, you're fucking racist. The dossier also appeared to harbor opposition work against Amy Carney, a concerned parent who announced recently she plans on running for Scottsdale Unified School Board on November of current year +1. This should help in her campaign, though. Carney told the Daily Caller that while Greenberg had access to the Google Drive, most of the information was procured and posted by Greenberg's father, Mark Greenberg. The elder Greenberg is listed as the owner of the Google Drive, according to screenshots obtained by the Daily Caller. Uh-oh. The elder Greenberg can be heard in body cam footage reviewed by the Daily Caller, calling Ray a lunatic. He also admitted that he pulled up on Ray's car in his motorcycle with his license plate covered and said he had a private investigator who's writing down all of the parents' license plates. Isn't it great that your school board is doing this instead of doing a good job teaching your kids? They all have to go. Actually, I would say at this point, every school board incumbent needs to be replaced. Like literally every single one of them. It's too risky to leave any of them in. The Greenbergs have been described by both Ray and Carney as bullies and trolls, adding that the elder Greenberg would go after parents who criticize the younger Greenberg. Yes. Make this public and make damn sure you remind people of this next election. And they're doing all of this shit with your taxpayer money, too. Oh man, I am so excited to tell you guys right now that finally, after about a year of build-up and shilling, we have launched Blade Devil on Indiegogo, and so far it is doing so well thanks to awesome people like you. If you haven't backed it yet, then please check the links in the description and check out Blade Devil on Indiegogo. You will not be disappointed. Looking forward to seeing you there.